it is said that the complainant still feels that Karthik will have a change of heart because he truly loves her, and that they do not want any punishment to Karthik as such, but they only want the Gowda family to accept the complainant as their daughter-in-law and accept her into their house. Well, the big question that we're asking our viewers today: they met in May, married in a room in June, and she complained in August. Who do you think is the liar in this shadi war? Do share your views with News 9. Call us on 080-223-60303 or 04, or SMS us at 9980945138. The numbers are flashing on your television screens. You can call us or you can text us and you can tell us what you think about this entire fiasco. There seems to be two contradictory claims and statements coming in from the victim's family as well as from Karthik's family. While D.V. Sadananda Gowda, his wife, as well as Karthik have stated that they had never seen this girl previously and that all the allegations against them are an attempt to malign their image. But on the other hand, the complainant's family, rather sister, claims that she was aware of the relationship that her sister was in, and that she didn't entirely know everything about it, but she had known that they had gotten married, as he had tied the rudimentary mangalya around her neck. But the complainant's parents were not aware of this relationship. However, they would always be conversing with each other, Karthik and the complainant. They were always on the phone, they were always texting each other, and they always went out with each other. The relationship began somewhere in May rather. On the 8th of May is when the two met, and on the 5th of June is when he insisted on getting married to her. He took her to his house in Mangalore, and in the presence of his driver, he tied the rudimentary Mangal Sutra around her neck, and that's when they involved in a physical relationship. They consummated the supposed marriage, and despite her reluctance, Karthik insisted on consummating the marriage, is what we understand, and that is what has hurt the girl to a great extent. And on the 25th of July, that's when she decided, that's when Karthik started distancing himself from her. He stopped talking to her altogether. There were no calls. He was not answering her messages or calls, and she went all the way to his house to question his family about the same, and his family went on to say that they cannot accept a marriage that has been conducted without the approval of the parents and in the presence of no one, and that they have already looked for a bride for Karthik, after which Karthik never contacted the complainant. But what came as a shocker was the fact that he had gone ahead and gotten engaged. This came as a rude shock to the complainant, who decided to take action.
ಓಹೋ ಏನೋ ಇದಾಗಿದೆ ಇನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನೋ ನಡೆದಿದೆ ಒಪ್ಪಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಆ ಥರ ಗಾಬರಿಯಾಗಿ ಸರ್ ಅವಳನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ನಾವು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬಳೇ ಅವಳನ್ನ ಬಿಡ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಅವಳು ಸುಮಾರು ದಿನ ಅದೇ ವಿಚಾರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಸಿಗೆನೇ ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಲು ಸರ್. ಸುಮಾರು ಸರ್ 11:30 12 ಗಂಟೆ ಹತ್ತತ್ರ ಸರ್.
Take its own course. I am the last person to interfere in such a matter.
Well, in fact, D.V. Sadananda Gowda also reacted in this particular incident, and he went on to state that there are a lot of responsibilities that the people of the country have entrusted upon him, and that he would like to continue carrying out his responsibilities. And if he feels that anyone is wrong, then the law will take its own course. The law will decide as to who is wrong and who is right, and that he is not someone who will indulge or involve himself in the process of law, especially when it is not his prerogative. This is what D.V. Sadananda Gowda went on to state, that he will not be interfering with the process of law. Let's listen to the various reactions that are pouring in to the entire controversy.
ನೋಡಿ, ಅದೊಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೈತ್ರಿ ಅವರು. ಆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆಫೀಸರು ಅದನ್ನು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಕಾನೂನು ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆಫೀಸರಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಮಧ್ಯಪ್ರವೇಶ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಗೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅವರು ಕಾನೂನಿನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾರದೇ ಕೈವಾಡ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ನ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಮಧ್ಯಪ್ರವೇಶ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರ್ದು ಕೈವಾಡ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ.
This seems to be an era of competitive expose. You have an allegation for which you have a counter allegation. I think it's important for law to take its own course. As far as BJP goes, we don't have any reaction. This is a personal matter and there is no misappropriation of anyone in public life. So I don't think this question can be answered by us.
देखिए, अगर कोई महिला कह रही है कि इसने मेरा रेप किया है और जरूर रेप के साथ या तो वायदे किए होंगे कि मैं शादी करूंगा, तो मैं सोचती हूँ कि इसकी पूरी इंक्वायरी होनी चाहिए. और ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर गौड़ा साहब सरकार में हैं तो पुलिस केस को इग्नोर करे. मैं समझती हूँ कि अगर ऐसे एलिगेशंस हैं तो प्रॉपर इंक्वायरी होनी चाहिए. और अगर लड़के को जब पता था कि उसने ऐसा किया है, मुझे लगता है लड़की से कोई वायदे किए होंगे तो लड़की ने सोचा होगा कि ठीक है शादी कर लेगा बाद में. लेकिन जब उसकी सगाई और ये सब हो रही है तो लड़की को साफ नजर आ रहा है कि अब मेरे साथ कुछ नहीं हो सकता, मुझे न्याय मिलना चाहिए. तो मैं सोचती हूँ लड़की को न्याय देने के लिए पुलिस को प्रॉपर इन्वेस्टिगेशन करना चाहिए. लड़की के बयान होने चाहिए.
I think it's a very serious matter. It has just been brought to light. There has to be a fair investigation in the matter. It should not be judged or colored in any way simply because of the fact that Sadananda Gowda happens to be a minister and the cases the file against his son, the charges are filed against him. Two, and most importantly, if indeed there is any truth to this, and there is a case of fraud here or cheating in this case, you realize that women suffer, whether it's Muslim women, Dalit women, Christian women, and that is something that needs to be looked at. We can't take cases in isolation and brand the community. It's important to see the case by its merits, and in this case it's amply clear that there could be a matter. Of course, we'll know the details only when the investigation is done. So first and foremost, I'm glad that this has been taken seriously. The FIR has been registered. Two, the investigation must be fair and completely unbiased.
ನೋಡಿ, ಅದೊಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೈತ್ರಿ ಅವರು. ಆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆಫೀಸರು ಅದನ್ನು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಕಾನೂನು ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆಫೀಸರಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಮಧ್ಯಪ್ರವೇಶ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಗೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅವರು ಕಾನೂನಿನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾರದೇ ಕೈವಾಡ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ನ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಮಧ್ಯಪ್ರವೇಶ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರ್ದು ಕೈವಾಡ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕೆಳಮಟ್ಟದ ರಾಜಕಾರಣವನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ದಂಥ ಪಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರೇ ಆರೋಪ ಮಾಡೋದೇನಿದೆ ಅದು ಸೂಕ್ತವಾದದಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವರ ಘನತೆಗೆ ತಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲ.
See, I am on duty. The people of the country are interested
Well, various and differing reactions coming in from different politicians there. While on one hand, the Congress has condemned the act and said that thorough investigations should be conducted into the incident. On the other hand, the BJP claims that it is a very, very personal incident and that it is in connection to the personal life of the railway minister's son, and that there is no question of initiating action against the railway minister as he has not misappropriated anything in his public duty, and that only investigations will further reveal as to what exactly happened. Also, Shazia Almi has gone on to point out that women should not get exploited in such a manner, and that the truth should be brought out through investigations as to what exactly happened, who is telling the truth and who is not. H.K. Patil has gone on to state that the Congress would never be involved in such embarrassing situations or in such embarrassing cases, and that it is unfortunate that the BJP has been. On the other hand, Home Minister has also gone on to state that there will be thorough investigations conducted based on the complaints that have been filed. In fact, the actress has filed a complaint at the RT Nagar Railways police station. The actress has gone on to state that she was raped and cheated by Kartik Gowda, who is D.V. Sadananda Gowda's son.
Something wrong. Law will take its own course. I am the last person to interfere in such a matter. Sir, law will take its own course. See, I am on duty. The people of the country entrusted me certain responsibilities. I am doing it.
We'll slip into a short break now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I am the
Bispham Royal Cream Biscuits. Royal taste.
You are gold. You are diamond. You are pearl. So pure. So precious. So priceless. You are special. And you deserve the best.
Joy Alucas, world's favorite jeweler.
Women, we salute you.
Welcome back. Well, the big story that we're tracking this hour is the marriage mess-up of D.V. Sadananda Gowda's son, Kartik Gowda. Let's not forget that the incident came to light yesterday when one woman, a sandalwood actress, went on to accuse Kartik Gowda of cheating her even as his engagement was in progress in Kushal Nagar in Kodagu district. The complainant went on to accuse Kartik of cheating her in the name of marriage. It is said that she met Kartik in the month of May, and by June he had insisted on getting married to her as he was too deeply in love with her, and he tried the rudimentary Mangal Sutra around her neck at his Mangalore residence on the 5th of June, but on the 25th of July it is said that he stopped talking to her, he stopped keeping in touch with her when the victim went all the way to the residence, to his residence, to question as to what exactly happened suddenly. The family members said that she shouldn't have gotten married to Kartik Gowda in the way that she did without the approval of any of the family members, and that is the reason why Kartik Gowda had started distancing himself from her. In fact, earlier we spoke to the victim's sister, Rupa, as well. Rupa, in her statement, has gone on to tell how her sister, the complainant, suffered after Kartik cut contacts with her.